Hey, how's it going everybody? Scott here, 4K Gaming. Thanks very much for joining us. And today we're about to get our hands on, or we have got our hands on, STONEHEARTH Alpha 1 release. STONEHEARTH is a game I've been keeping an eye on for quite a while. This is Alpha 1 release. It literally came out about an hour or so ago. So it's very early days with it. In Alpha 1, pretty much all you can do is build the very basic buildings and gather materials, so it's very early release, but I just wanted to really get a video out there to show you what it's like. I mean, the one thing that's drawn me to this game is the graphics. I hate to say it, being a bloke, they're cute. They are just cute, but when you look at the actual the roadmap, I guess, for this and the development that's gone into it, it looks like they're taking a huge amount of care and have great plans for it. So you know, it's something worth keeping an eye on, and I wanted to get it out there so you guys could take a look, see what you think, see if it's worth getting involved with the alpha release and playing it all the way up to full release, which obviously helps the guys developing to sink more resource into it if you're supporting it, I guess. So that's what it is. I just wanted to really get it out there and let you see it. Obviously, there are going to be bugs in here that you're going to see. It is going to be a bit choppy, and you're not going to see a massive amount, but I just really wanted you guys to take a look. There are also no options or anything that I've found as of yet, so there's certainly enough to go on, but there are more things that you need to bear in mind, I guess, that it's not a finished article. And I don't want you going away thinking, oh, you know, there's not a lot to do, there's not this, there's not that, because, as I say, it's early days. Alpha 1, I think there's obviously plans for more alphas before we even get to beta, which is generally where most people tend to get their hands on games nowadays. So, you know, that's where we are. We're just waiting for this to create a world, which I'm on my laptop, so it's a little bit slower than I'd like, if I'm really honest with you. But we'll see how we get on with this. It is taking its time. Just while you're here, thanks very much for joining us. Please hit the like button, subscribe button, follow us on Twitter. Check out, I think it's Radiant, the developers of the game, so check them out, and it's available on Steam, so certainly search for STONEHEARTH on there and have a little look. But I'd recommend checking out the developers blog. They're very in depth and give you a good idea as to where the game's heading, and certainly, as I say, that's what's got my interest. Not quite where we are now, but where they want to be, and hopefully I'll be bringing you sort of more as the alpha goes on and as more stuff is released to keep you guys in the loop. But as I say, I know there's quite a lot of hype around this. Some of you will have heard of it and seen of it and probably even have the alpha yourself, but those that haven't, here you go, this is what it is. So this is the world of STONEHEARTH. As you can see, lots of blocky graphics, which we're used to seeing by now. Obviously, scrolling in and out, as always the same. We need to find somewhere to build our home, which means we need to click the banner somewhere. I'm going to place it just down here, I think. So there we go, there's our banner placed. You need somewhere to store your supplies. Make a small stockpile. Click the bouncing crate, drag to a region in the ground. So I'm just going to head over here. This is what I'm talking about. So these are our citizens, I guess you want to call them. And as you can see, they are cute. I'm sorry, there's no other way to say it, but they are cute. Right, so here we go. We're going to build a stockpile. There we go. There's that. And what we want to do is get them. Okay, so basically everything else is down to us. So if we come over here, you'll see that there's 2 resources that can be gathered at this moment in time. There are they've lit a fire. There are trees, so hopefully he's going to head over there to chop that down, as is she. And there are berries, so hopefully we can send some people over to collect these berries. There they go. So here we go, look, collecting berries. I do love the little basket of berries, look. Chopping down trees. Where do you think you're going? We need you to chop some more trees down, Sunshine. Get them chopping down as many trees as we can. I think just over here. And we'll get some more. So the berries on the other 3 trees aren't ripe, so we'll try and keep them down to a minimum. So there you go. They're a bit hungry. When they're hungry, they get a little chicken leg over their head, and then they sit there eating stuff in their face. Look. So, if I'm really honest, in terms of resource gathering, that's it, I believe. Let's see if we can do anything with the stone, which I don't think we can just yet. So that's kind of all we've got at this moment in time. But the only other thing we can actually do at this moment in time is build. Now we can build a stockpile, a workshop, so we can build a carpenter. Requires 1 wood. Carpenter makes things from wood, so honestly you should really make this guy first. So I've plonked that down there. The crafter's stockpile, let's just build that there. I think that's that. These guys, we need them to go and chop down some more trees. And as I say, some of this is that it's in alpha, so it's not been fully optimized yet. Some of it actually is also my my laptop, so don't read too much into the lag that we're seeing. Some of it will be the some of it will be the game, some of it will be the so we get to choose a citizen to make a carpenter, so we've done that. We might need to harvest some more berries, so we'll get on with that. So now we've built a carpenter, there's not really a great deal more we can do. We can place an item, which don't know what items we can place. Nothing yet. And I think the only other thing we can do really is head back and go to structures and build a simple room. And that go, if we put that just here, let's just harvest some more berries. Chop down a couple more trees, because I think this takes quite a lot of resource, but I'm going to zoom in quite close so you can see what these guys are actually doing when they're building. Somehow I zoomed quite a way out there. So here we are. So I'll let you watch the building animation from here as best I can. they're having a sleep in the building animation, which is quite interesting. So hope she can get back up afterwards. But as I say, these sorts of things tend to crop up in alpha, and I'm sure will be taken care of as soon as they can. As I say, it's down to the community as well to send the bugs in so the developers can fix them. So that's kind of what this is. But let's have a little spin around this so you can have a little look at what the craft is doing. So what I quite like about it is that the building process requires scaffolding to be built as well, which I quite like. So it's not just a case of, you know, come over here and knock it up and it's all done. There's other elements that go into it, and now the scaffolding can be reused for other things. So they'll take it, when they take it away, they'll use the wood again. So that's quite cool. We've got 2 packets of berries. We've got 21 pieces of wood. So you know, we're building away. Might just send someone over there to chop down that tree. So there you go. Like, he's using the scaffold to get to the top of the building, which I thought, you know, it's just something that we don't tend to see in these sorts of games, which I quite like. And as you see, it's sort of a slow burner. It takes some time to build these things, which is I quite like, because it would take time to build these things. So I think it's just quite cool that, you know, to get to where you want to be takes a bit of time. Just going to harvest some more berries while we're at it. Maybe chop down a tree. Oh, chop down a tree. And I want to chop down this beast of a tree over here, but no one seems to be going to it, which is a bit of a shame. And kind of this is it. This is the whole of the beta at this moment in time, as far as I'm aware. There isn't anything else. We've built a carpenter who doesn't really do anything. We've got a craft menu. Oh, here we go. So he can build a fence, a chair, a table for one, a dining table, and a bed. And that's kind of it. So there you go, they've lit the fire, they're still building the room. The carpenter's about to make a bed. The rest of the guys are chilling by the fire and just building the rest of the room. Just get someone to harvest some more berries. We still haven't chopped down that giant tree, which is a bit annoying. Okay, so if that's a bed... Oh, there we go. Oh, I appear to have placed the bed outside. I can't get the camera to turn around while I'm holding the bed. And we're now packing up the bed while someone was sleeping in it. Alright, I'm going to try that there. I can't move the bed into the house. Allow me to put it anywhere else but not in the house. Which is fair enough, we'll leave it there. We'll just spin back round. So we've run out of berries, so let's get some people over there collecting those. Everyone seems to have come to a bit of a halt. Anyway, I just wanted to let you see that really, and that's pretty much it for what's in the alpha. Really, I say everyone seems to have come to a bit of a standstill, so I think that's a good time to call it I guess a quick guide as to what STONEHEARTH is. As I say, at the moment there's not a great deal in the alpha, but you know, I just really wanted you guys to see it and see why I quite like the idea of it. And what it looks like it's going to entail, because ultimately, as I say, the graphics first off really do it for me, but second off, when you actually look at some of the developers' plans and once they iron out these bugs, etc., you know, I think it's really going to it's gonna build up to be something very, very special, I hope. So there you go. There's the first ever video I've made for STONEHEARTH. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again soon when there's more alphas to show you more items. Thanks very much.